Welcome back, everyone, to more farming sim streams. Hey, ooh, woohoo! I do believe last time we were playing with a little tiny little tiny bale maker thing. So we got a bazillion little bales to make. I do believe that sounds there. Yep. So yeah, we have some fun tonight. We're going to make a ton of little bales, and we're actually going to attempt to put them on a trailer this time. We're not going to do the tandem anymore, or the dump trailer. I think we're actually going to maybe hold off on the dump trailer. We're actually going to try to stack it. It's here somewhere. Oh crap, I forgot to check to see if there was honey last time when I shut off. Oops. And yes, we are still working on the contract, so I will be gone for at least another week. So this is still going to continue on like this for a little bit. Oh, we're good on the honey. We are good on the honey. Yeah, we're just going to get the truck out of here. As it turns out, these little bales are actually worth a fair pile. And an awful fair pile. They do a nicer job cleaning up the straw too than the round guy. Mind you, the round guy, they're still worth something. I wasn't going to use the pickup truck, but I am going to use the pickup truck because it's just way easier and quicker. So long as I don't launch them. Okay, tailgate down. Low rider in the back. You ain't country till you are low riding in the back. Okay, where did I park that trailer? Ah, found it. We're just going to stake home those little lovely bales up on here, right? Okay, apparently I have a problem backing up tonight. That's gonna go well. Nope, other way. I want to pick myself up. There we go. G back over. So yeah, we got a ton of little bales to put in. I know it's quicker just to throw them, but I think honestly we're going to be better off if we just pick them up and carry them over to the trailer. And load them the proper way. Like we can load a lot of bales on like this. And actually what I might do is I might just throw them on the trailer and then stack them later. Because we can stack them like 6, 7 high, or, you know, the most illegal loads humanly possible, which is what we normally do. If the wheels aren't squatting, you ain't hauling. Could you imagine? Because I think this trailer is like, I think those are 10,000 pound axles, so, oh boy. Yeah, that's roughly. Yeah, pile sort of falleth over already. Oops, I launched that baby on the ground. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to throw it. I did not want to throw it. Good sir. There we go. Oh, we got 4 bales precariously stacked on here already. This is going swimmingly well. I did not do it so much. There we go. That's a better positioning, I think. There we go. So what are we doing tonight? Oh, we're going to be baling, we're going to be stacking, we're going to be stacking bales. Bales? Bales. They're like fellas, except they're bales. There it is. Going to go swimmingly well. I can tell you that much already. I've tried to have a power nap this afternoon and tonight, so fair warning, I should be just as goofy. I just realized something. This be one of those fancy dare trailers. Oops. Crap. When I say it's one of them dare fancy trailers, it's one of them there's goosenecks that I can put crap on top of the gooseneck. Really make it that much more precarious. If you ain't a country spelling old bastard, you ain't going to be doing it right. Alright, well, I think I'm going to put a bunch of bales like this. Why? Because I'm going to interlock them so I can haul more and hopefully not launch them on the ground. I know it's a good theory. I doubt it's going to work that way, but we're going to try. Well, I mean, that might actually work. Now, if I can interlocky these, we'd be doing real well. I mean, this is how we normally used to do it, so... I know it's a video game, you can't normally just do things like you used to. Don't work that way. But kinda does. In some ways. See, if you interlock them, chances are they're not going to, like, launch on you as much. I was going to collect the straw, but I think I might just sell all of them. As I've thought about it deeply. I've had time to think about it, right? When you're working and not playing video games, you have all the time in the world to think about stuff. Alright, yes. There we go. I move ahead. The only problem with that sitting there is I know that one is not attached, whereas the others are. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one strapped like that for now. Just because. I think it's probably a good idea. There's usually one guy sitting in the truck at all times. There's always one guy throwing the bales onto the trailer and one guy stacking them on the trailer. Usually goes pretty quick. These things aren't that heavy. Yep, you know, beer, swirling country ball. But mind you, some of the hardest working guys on the planet get the country boys. I'm not kidding. Okay, looks like I need to do one more. I mean, it's not a word of a lie. The country kids are actually tough. But they say, yeah, you know, country kids are just built different. They are, actually. You don't see many city kids throwing bales. Actually, don't see many country kids throwing bales anymore either. Kind of a lost art. Alright, let's strap that. I don't think I can strap this one, can I? That just goes with that one. Alright, let's move down the line. Alright, well, do the same thing. This actually isn't going that bad. I think we got all the time in the world, basically, to load up the trailer and haul them their bales up. If I load this trailer up, this is going to be like probably 10 grand worth. We'll be making our money, don't you worry. I'm only one person, so this takes a lot longer to do. You're gonna stay up there, dude. Oh, don't you be falling off there. Alright, let's try to duly stack this. Okay, apparently I need to put it down. Try this again. Ha! I think I've actually only done this once or twice. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? Here's what I think it to you. Oh crap, that didn't work out real well. No, are you gonna stay? Are you gonna stay? That's the next question. That's friggin' horrible. You, sir, need to move. There. And let's just hop off and do it like this. Stay. For now. I mean, that's some excellent stacking I'm doing here. This would be so much easier if it was real life. Really? I need one of those old-fashioned hay wagons. You know, with the stake pockets? Now, them I would be doing alright with. I mean, at this point in time, I think the round baler might actually be quicker. But it doesn't do as nice a job. There we go. Why am I missing one in the middle? There we go. It's not technically strapped, but we won't say anything. I won't say anything if you guys don't say anything. Alright, let's see if I can polystack this thing up here. Like, we're not near fully stacked, really. I'm trying to interlock them. Makes the stack harder to fall off. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, Jeeves, move ahead. That is one of the grossest piles I think I've ever seen. At the same time, I think we're a third of the way down on 2 rows. Like, I mean, I could probably do most of the field on this one trailer. I don't know if we want to, but could. I might just... move ahead. I mean, now, just throwing the bales on here like this, we're halfway down the field. And not properly stacking them at all, but just throwing them on the trailer. Alright, let's see about getting on the pile here. Alright. I want to say that's not right. That's not real great, but are stacking them somewhat. No. Okay, that is doable. That is definitely doable. Alright, let's see if we can... This bale tried to kill me. Can I claim WCB now? Bonk. This is one of the grossest stacks I think I've ever seen for bales. Alright, fine, fall off. See if I care. Why can't I pick it up now? I just flinging it. I'm a bale flinger. They're all kind of all over the place. I almost want that 14 bale frickin' picker-upper thing, and then I can maybe just pick it up as stacks and put them on the trailer. Maybe. That might be an option. And that would be the whatchamadoohicker. I don't think there's any balers technically in this. I think there's an auto baler thing. It's part of the bale loaders. Ah, this thing. It does the small ones. It does 14 of them. Basically an auto stacker. Guess I could lease it for $3,000. Oh. I mean, this is working and all, but it's kind of time consuming. I'm not going to lie about that. And doing my auto stack thing is not working. It's kind of, it's just a whole lot of gross. I think we should take the bales once we get down here, though. I dropped it, but it didn't. You, sir. There we go. You, sir, are a pain in my butt. You, sir, are falling on the trailer. Can you not keep falling off? Can you just stay there? There we go. I mean, stacking it like this is definitely a lot neater. When they decide to stay up on the stack, like, why are you rolling? You're square. I've never seen bales roll so much than in this game. Alright, fine, we'll stack you down here again. Either that or we're learning how to stack properly-ish. Quasi. Just think how many more rows we have. But I do like these small ones. That is not going to work. Yeah, that might not work either. Nope. The bale will be down in a different spot. No, we'll actually just roll it back. Because, you know, that's how physics works. Like I said, I've never seen bales roll so bloody much. And how am I supposed to stack anything beyond that on there? There we go. it's gonna work. Oh, cool. Both of you rolled off. That's lovely. That's this bottom one that's just so frukered. I can't pick it up because it's on the edge of a stupid strap. There we go. Can I not get this one? There we go. Yeah, we'll use the auto loader from now on. Well, maybe. We might still use this. It's just... It's just when we go to do everything else, it's going to be a little bit different. As I'm literally just keep loading the trailer up higher and higher. When it rolls, then you know it's too full. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, you stupid freaking bales. Okay, fine, you stay down like that. And roll off again, I'm gonna freaking lose my schnipples. Okay, there's things that are driving that shouldn't be. Lock and load, boys, lock and load. Like, realistically, I don't think this is a very heavy load. Or there's that much on here. There might actually only be like $2,000 worth, maybe. I can't see a bit much more than that. Really? Okay, fine. You just 100% stay there. It was actually easier just to throw it in the tandem, wasn't it? But no, I gotta stack it, make it look all nice. Yeah, it doesn't look nice, and it keeps just rolling off the pile. Like I said, I've never seen square bales roll so much in my life. Good job, physics. You're working well today. Really? Again, how can you frickin' roll so bloody much, game? You're square. And the fact that the whole stack, even though it's under... Like, look at that. They're still moving with the straps. Very precarious road. I have no idea what's wrong with you. That's why we're going with the auto baler. I wish I had a larger auto baler for this stuff, but I do not. Excuse me. What? Why can't I hold on to you? You know what confusing me, game. How did you roll over top of something that was way lower? No, no, stop. You sit. Sit, Ubu. No, don't roll. Don't. Why are you rolling? This makes no sense. No. No. You do not gain speed off here. I don't understand how you can roll right there. That's impossible. You're in a dip in a valley. How could you roll out of the dip in the valley? No, you are not rolling. You are not proceeding to roll. Can I actually grab onto you because you're not part of the... Oh, you are part of the pile now. Okay. I was gonna say, if that thing starts rolling off that, we have something called magic. It is wanting to roll still. So our trailer idea doesn't quite work out well. Things don't technically like to stack, apparently. We're going to try the auto loader baler thing. Almost need one of those old trucks. I wonder if I could find one of those for the old bales. Because those things used to just... You drive along and it just drive into it and go flunk, 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 flunk. And they go like stink. They were scary as hell, but they won't go like stink. Used to burn up and down the road about 80 clicks. No safety whatsoever. No seatbelts either. Just kind of overall scary. Very scary contraption. There we go. Let's attempt to haul this to the bale center. Like how my oak trees are massive, but the rest of my trees haven't grown. Spruce and pine haven't grown. Oak, huge. I want to say, and I hope this is true, that I'm going to make at least $1,000 for this work, this effort. I'm thinking it's probably around 2, but It says I have 50,000 straw on here. I almost want to go see if I can find a mod. So that would be ideal instead of the 14 bale auto stacker, because that's basically like 2 seconds full. Oh, my chat window just blinked. That was lovely. That's 50,000 liters of straw. Okay, that was $2,000 so far. $49 bale. Alright, can I just roll ahead now? Well, now that was about $4,000 worth. I am going to attempt to do this. And I'm going to auto tab out, and I'm going to try to find FS mods. FS22 mods. FS22mods.com. That's not the right one. Farming Simulator 22 mods. That's the right one. That's it. Small bales. Small bales, yep. Viable small bales. Oh, cool. Nope, that's a small little baler picker upper thing. Not what I want. I want to be. Auto load. Small flat deck. Auto load. These do the 1.8 meters square. 150 small square bales, 1.2 meter, which is what ours are, which are 120 centimeter. So I can put 150 small bales on this little guy. Alright, you know what? We're going to try it. We are going to try it. Alright, we're going to download. We are going to create download. We are going to download the file. It is downloaded the file. This is beautiful. You guys have a lovely screen there. We are down to the loveliness. And we're going to go to downloads. That is a zip. We're going to cut that. We are going to go to our documents. We are going to find my games. We're going to find Farming Sim 22. We're going to look at the mods. And we're going to paste into the mods. Why is it only... Why did the download file only go show in folder? I have no idea. I have no idea why you did such things. Okay, so back to documents. My games, Farming Sim 22, mods, paste. Plop. Okie dokie. Now we go back into the game. We go down here to save the game. Quit the game. Sometimes it works like this, sometimes not. Sometimes I have to actually close off the game, but we'll see. Alright, let's see if it's in here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. I'm just looking for... nope. Nope, it has not. Hang on, so I'll be right back with the game. Up it up. Play the game. And then sometimes this is how you have to do it. Sometimes it auto puts it in, but sometimes it doesn't, so we're still live. I didn't find what I was looking for, but let's see now. I want to say there's an small flat deck. There we are. It says you can do 150 of these small ones. I'm willing to try. It's better than the 14 auto loader. By far, way better. Hey, I still have a spray bottle up here. Sweet. Holy crap, I was thirsty. Oh, holy crap. How long have you been sitting here? Oh, it's cold too. Sweet. It's not terribly cold. It's quasi cold. Alright, for starters, we're actually going to get rid of that dump trailer. Least items, we're going to return that. Yes, we are. Boop. Baloters. This guy we are going to return as well. Yes. Now trailers. Where would that would that be in? Would that be under miscellaneous? No. It might actually be under bale loaders. No. Whalers? Possibly. Yes, there we are. And it's only 15,000. Oh, you can have... Oh, this one's modded. You can have slurry spreaders, add liquid tank, log forks. We can have a freaking tipper body on this thing. That's, we could put tipper body, auto load bales, flatbed. So auto load bales, yes, wheel setup, yeah. Front toolbox. I don't think we need a front toolbox. Steel deck, natural wood. I like the natural wood decking. Sustainable. like the natural. Jet black. Cool. Ace that baby. $1,000. Kind of like, where were you my whole life? Get out of my field. That was a very interesting Caesar salad I had. I keep burping it. That's how I know it's special. Yeah, so... that would be a combine. That would be the tractor. Alright, let's start this guy up. Let's plop out a few bales and see if this baby works. I mean, ideally, this is the best way to go about this. No, yeah, that's doing quite a nice job. This actually works great, so I'm hoping the trailer's there, but obviously I need to take this home before I can pick that up. Unless I leave it here at the factory. I could leave it here at the factory. At my refinery, rather. That's the wrong one. There we go. I need to hear anyways when you load up the other stuff. I tell you, this GMC has seen the most work out of any farm equipment I have ever owned. So this thing says I can do 150. That would be insane if it could. Which means the other one of mine, the gooseneck, could probably do about 200 if you could figure out how to stack the damn thing. It's got ramps. It's got frickin' ramps, man. I did not know it had folding ramps. Alright. Oh, let's look at the straps too. I'm already liking this trailer. This would be the ultimate high-speed loading contraption. Now let's see if I can launch it on the first time I ever own it. Oh, actually not. Gooseneck goes flying. Okay, this is the 1.2 meter, which is also known as 120 centimeters. Actually, it does kind of well. Look at this. This is freaking awesome. It does a very nice job of stacking. Sweet. Well, we have our new abilities to high speed dump these. I was going to say, I don't think I have a trailer hitch on the back of this thing, but I think I do. Ah, this works. Time to get rich off little square bales. I'd laugh if I make more on the stupid straw bales than I do the actual crop. I shouldn't, but you always question that one. The sad truth is 150 bales down these lines aren't much. It won't take much before there is. Let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 10. There's 10 and I'm only not even a quarter. I don't even know. Can I hire the worker? No. I can hire the active worker, but because these rows are different, new. Now passing the auto load baler. Okay, there's 2 on the trailer. Let's see if it adds to it. Nope, not close enough. I'm actually kind of surprised though of how many bales I plopped out so far. And my swathing mod worked beautifully. Like it is fan-freaking-tastic. Now tonight we are not doing the other stream of Satisfactory. I'm just too freaking tired. But to at least do this one. Tomorrow we'll try to maybe do Baldur's Gate in the afternoon and potentially still doing Assassin's Creed at night. Just so we can get more content out for you guys. I know it gets kind of meh during the week, but I do appreciate everyone that does stick around and watch all the content, and there's tons of it out there, and of course you can also watch it using the playlists, because I do keep track of everything in them, including this series. All 69 episodes are in there. Pardon me. That is coming back to haunt me. I don't think we have 150 bales yet. I might come back down again. We don't have that many more rows left here. Besides the one that I'm on. Sort of on. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 rows. We have tons on the other field, so don't feel bad. I mean, it's definitely faster than the round baler. Round baler you can go faster, but then you have to wait for the bale to wrap, the bale to kick out, then you can go again, then you gotta stop, and this way is faster. And especially with that new little flat deck trailer, if it can truly haul 150 bales on it, we are laughing. Oh, there is a pile of those little guys out there now. It just keeps popping them out. If you actually look at it, it's just a steady feed leaving. I didn't start out liking the camera view, but I like the camera view more and more. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting used to the game mechanics of it. Feels more real. I After all, I can't sit on a drone 50 feet from the tractor in real life, so. Alright, when we get back up the road to the truck, then we'll swap over the truck. We should technically have enough bales out here now to load them. Because the end of the row he's on, and we've got about 40 bales roughly on each one of these. So 40, 80, 120. Yeah, there should be about 150 bales out. Man, with these piles like this, it's like instant bale. Plop, plop. Most definitely should have enough. There's 5 out already. 6, 7. I'm not sure entirely how much 150 bales equates to. Alright. Let's go into here. Well, it is perfectly stacking them, I must admit. That is something I wish I could do, but I couldn't. I tried, but we all know what that looked like. This is ideally the fastest frickin' way to load this that I've ever seen. I think it's about 20 bales. No, not 20 bales a row. 5 times 5, so 25 row. Impressive little trailer. That is a lot of freaking bales already. Wonder how high this can actually go. Well, we're sitting at 60% and it's only the 4th row, so that should tell you something. There's 101, or 63%. I might actually have to bale more. Look at this, I'm picking bales at 60 kilometers an hour. If this isn't cheating, I don't know what is. I'm gonna need to bale more. It's 83% full. My truck is actually squatting now. How did I miss that one? Oh, there we go. Got him. Not needing that many more. 2 more, actually, I think, maybe. So 25 bales a row. I mean 7 rows high. It can do 7 rows high. I'll go to the end and go back to the truck and swap off again. I gotta bale it anyways. What's the difference? But man, that made short work of cleaning those up. Then I need to hair oil this with the big tractor. Because I think I can get away with doing zero till if I do a heavy harrow, instead of just cultivating it. I could probably get away with that. Now if I didn't do the heavy harrow, then I would probably cultivate and then do my seeding. Don't have that many more rows left, do we? Another 5 beyond what I'm on. That didn't take any time. Now we can swap over to the other one. Still wouldn't mind some dairy cows sometime. Have a dairy barn or something. Alright. There's 150. Yeah, 93% loaded. But 150 is it. Alright, so. No, don't matter with the straps. She's loaded, she's loaded. B. As we got, yeah, I got 2, 4, 6 layers. Yeah, that'll be 150. Huh. One wheel's not even really touching the ground there. Probably because of the monster truck. I will have to say, the monster truck is actually squatting. There's a lot of weight on this truck. Alright, see if I turn the corner. Ooh. It was smooth, but... Let's go see how much I'm going to make. I am drifting off. I'm heavily drifting. Let's stop now while I'm ahead, because I'm just cruising in. Alright. Since it's not in operation, does that mean I need to back in and offload it, or is it going to be kind to me? Oh, I have to offload it. Okay, so they really are stuck to me. $7,500, that worked well. Reset auto load. Yeah, that actually that worked out better than expected, and that was only $75. Well, that was $7,500. That's a lot. June we didn't. I don't think we broke even on June. No, July we're even worse. Although we got. How much for sold products yet? But we 28,000 in sold bales. That's a good thing. Contract, we haven't done anything. Harvest income 18,000. That reminds me, I've been dinking around doing my own bales. Is there a contract? No. I think there was. I was hoping, but yep. No. No. No purrs. Not that lucky. Operating position. Engage. Oh, let's go pick up the tractor. I might just finish baling this part and then we can get this ongoing. That is so freaking cool. And they're so nice and tight. 18 bales. You. Who's the owner? Me. Yeah, so we don't have that far to go. We might actually be able to afford a harrow at this rate, especially if it's 7,500 a load. I probably got about 4 loads. I also got to look out at some point and take a look and see what the price of oats is. If it's gone up or going down. I know the wheat was going down, because otherwise I'd hook up to the Super B again and start trucking some loads. The Super B works fantastic for hauling more of the loads. However, the tandem works way better for doing all the rest. Like going from the field, trucking it to the elevator, or my grain leg anyways, and I can truck it long haul with the other one. Sometimes it works out better. Yeah, I only have 4 rows left. There's definitely a pile of bales here. Alright, I'll get this thing in line, maybe. See what we have here. Wheat prices are stable at 505 at Bloomingdale. Grain mills 522. That's Oats are actually going up on Bloomingdale, which is 786. Grain mill's still the best at 844. I mean, I could finish baling this, and even if I went down to 840, 840 is not bad for price of oats. I could probably haul a full Super B out of the bin, and then whatever I have left in case it goes up. But 840 on a full Super B is going to be a nice little check. I mean, it costs enough for the seed. Like really all over the place. Problem was the guy that was combining was a little whoopsie doopsie with the little alcohol-y, and then apparently went weavy weavy wobble wobble. What the hell was I doing here? I'm gonna hit this twice. And go in between, hopefully. Alright, now I should be able to hit that a little bit better. Yeah, instant bail again. Concentration levels of that lump was pretty good. And there. just have to go back in line there with the trailer and pick all of it up. There's the bob weave. Yeah, it's actually coming quite nice. I only have these last few rows of this field left. I think that's the plan though tonight. I will at least finish baling this first. Then I think I'll hook up the truck with the Super B. Hook up the Super B. And yeah, then I'll go haul a full load of oats. $840 per 1,000 liters is not a bad price. I guarantee that one's going to be a $50,000-$60,000 load. Alright, last two lines. Well, that's not bad. This isn't taking that long. With an hour of streaming, we've pretty much got this field ready for the harrows. What we got back here? Well, I think we should have a fairly good load again. Might be actually in the black for the first time in a long while on the books. They only run deficit for so long. If anything else, we need to start paying down that debt. Well, we are just about done baling this field. Oh, hang on, my chat window has decided to work against me here. What balls are you doing, chat window? Yes, thank you. That's helpful. That's all useful information there. Not really, but kind of like, did you know? Yes. Yeah, I'm well aware that that chat window is discombobulated. Boobulated. Extend your agricultural. Oh, there's apparently a free straw pack now too. Kind of like my own free straw pack. Thank you very much. That seems to be working. Then I just realized I got some sort of zit or pimple on the backside of my earlobe. That's fun. I'm going, what seems to bother my ear while I'm wearing a headset? Like, what could it possibly be? I don't know. And plus two, tonight I got work on an estimate, so fun, fun, fun. Did I just hear like freaking sirens? I swear I just heard a wow. It's probably not here because I'm pretty sure I would have seen some lights by now. And not to mention, we don't live on a street. Like, they gotta go down a quarter-mile long lane. The first time I heard sirens in this game. Maybe the Razes are trying to get me. I'm sure it sounded like sirens. Unless the TV's going and I heard sirens. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I completely missed that one. Let's try this again. Alright, I can pick that up and haul out of here. See if I can do dodge the bale. Oh, how about drive over the bale? It's stuck underneath me. Nope, actually not. Oh, I just pushed it off the side. Alright, we're good. Can I unload the bales? I can. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, this shall work for right now. I'll just park it here. Truck. We're looking for the truck. We're gonna haul a load. Well, it's still a decent price. Let's haul a load. Since oats are kind of a payday item anyways. So I think we were gonna do a field of canola here and a field of barley down there. I think that's what we agreed upon. Let's see what we can do. Jackknife, that's what we could do. on, but not at all. Look at that. Nice. Oh no, that works the way it's supposed to. I know I have 90,000 here. I'm not going to take it all, but oops. As I drive right past it. Oats. And I can just quickly turn around here and zip back out. I think this one can hold about 55, 60,000. So which means I should have about $45,000 to $50,000 payday. Which would be nice. That's how farmers pay for their food. That's how farmers actually pay for everything. They don't constantly make money, they just make money once a year. Well, basically I emptied that bin. I didn't get near as much oats out of here as I thought I was going to. Actually got a lot more out of here than I thought. Truck is not overloaded. We got 75,600, which means I only have about 20,000 liters left in there, which I could probably haul to the main farm using the other guy. How much we got? 22,897. Trucking a little bit. So where are we going with this one? We are the grain mill. Grain mill will still pay us $844. 175. It's gonna be about 62,000. Not a bad payday. Be nice to have over 100 grand again. And not to mention the bales. Oops. Yes, that's what we want. Jackknife in the ditch with a full load of frickin' oats. Oh, come on. Seriously? Just because I can't see because of stupid trees? Come on. Get on the frickin' road. You're not helping, car. I can't even back up into the ditch more. Come on, come on, come on. Hello. Don't honk your horn at me. That's what I think. Don't people realize that farmers have the right of way? This is why I still have the Super Bee. For transportation of grain, especially if I'm doing a contract away from the main hub. This is the way to go. A Super Bee or two is definitely the way to go. And most of the time I just bring it to my own grain lake here. And having those big silos like that, it's almost to the point where I'd almost rather have that than what I currently have. Just use the bins as such. You know, kind of like we normally do. Yeah, July might be actually a break-even month for once. I know we came close a few times. I'm catching my fingernail. Drive me nuts. Oh look, a potato field that we still can't do anything with. When can I harvest that? That's driving me insane. When can I harvest this stupid thing? Potatoes. August. Then I can probably get rid of 2 contracts. And be able to get rid of most of my debt. Maybe. Maybe. There's no guarantees on that one. When can I seed the canola? I can seed in August. This is a pretty good load. And I did haul one 22,000 liter one anyways. That's what the 18,000 came from. Which was huge. The other 22,000 I might buy one more bin and put it in as a secondary at the main farm. Maybe just a Meridian or something like that. Just a small sample bin is essentially what it's going to be. Grain mill. Golden field. Oh yeah, I hate this one. To get in here with the Super Bee is difficult. Alright, that was 14,000 for the back section of that guy. Well, almost 15,000. We'll say 15 for easy calculation. Another 15. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Officially over 100,000 again with 40,000 to go. So if the back parts is like the front, we should be another 30,000. Close. Pretty close to it. Oh, 17 on the back. That was worth a little bit better. I think that overall that was definitely worth hauling. Yeah, 17. So the back cart is definitely bigger than the front. So 34,000 on the back and about 28 on the front. So total, we're 15,000 in the black finally, and we got 82,000 for an income. Now we just need to sell some products and we should be good. I hate backing up Super Bees. Did I ever mention that? definitely moving. We did well. It made a huge difference hauling that, believe it or not. I, however, do not want to pay down my loan yet. I think that's about. I think that's sitting at about 380,000. Yeah. Once I make in the black over 50,000, then I'll start paying it down. In the meantime, it's just basically make sure I have enough cash to survive the seeding season. You can see me turning the corner. Slow down. It's one hell of a woodlot I got. Kind of what I'm thinking is, if I did another bin for that, construction wise. Oh, I have another cut in my finger. Silos. This is huge, 16 million. Not enough money. No kidding. Would have never guessed that. So this is the one I put up over there. That's 500,000 bushel. Well, actually, no, it's 500,000 liter. Can I actually change that? Is that a setting in here that I can change? Instead of the liters? Unless it's what they consider imperial versus other. I deal with imperial, to be honest. Acres. There's acres. Miles. Pound, euro, dollar. Okay, that's units. Colorblind off. Colorblind. Indirect zone markers, yes. Info trigger. Don't really need that. Field info. That's kind of nice to know. Radio's off. I don't ever use the radio. Input sound, yada yada yada. I'm not seeing anything that specifically says units. Yes, I have the fill on. Automatic engine is off. Eligible to buy. Who can use the buy for productions? Oh, production manager. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything else. This is the real stats, what we've done so far. Driving distance this shit session. Yeah, 21 kilometers. Not much. Fuel usage, 41 liters. 2,600 over time. Sown, we haven't actually done much for that. Harvested, yes. Some plowed, cultivated. We've cut down 10 trees total, but planted 260. That's a good result. Years played, 2 years. 2 in-game years, 2 cycles. Stored bales, 0. Stored pallets, 8. Here we are, stored pallets though. Bales produced, 366. Total of 1,400. Well, with using the little ones, it's going to be a hell of a lot more than that. Oh, duh. We were looking at those, weren't we? Little West Steel Meridian, 76,000 for $6,000 more. A bigger bin. Then again, I'll just haul it here and dump it in here at some point. The other thing we should really look at before it gets too late here too, we can still do the bales here, but we should also really seriously start thinking about taking a look and see what the factories are doing, if we can sell anything, what the price products are. We got tons of wool stocked. Do that now while we think of it. Production. We've got 900 honey beer, but I don't know if that's worth anything. Not too much for any of those. You've got about 12,000 chicken. I think we got some built up as well. That's actually 3 pallets. These guys are missing materials, missing crude right now, but we do have 2 pallets, paraffin and kerosene that we can get rid of. Crude. The barrels are still doing good, so they're still producing. That's not an issue. How's the animals doing? Animals haven't increased anything else yet. We still got food. Food's getting a little low on that one. Might have to think about that. We always just buy chicken feed as well. Food capacity is good there. Water's alright. So let's take a look real quickly on pricing. So we got rid of that. That was a good price, $8.44, and it held, so we managed to get it. This is depressing. I want a higher price for the wheat before I sell it. Eggs. Eggs are coming up. Drunken Vikings is coming up. Market stall is going down, but still the highest at 3,000, so that's a possibility to sell eggs. Wool is going up. North Market's sitting at 1,600, which not terribly a bad price for wool. But 15.96. I want to see where Bloomengard goes. If it goes over what the market does, and then we'll think about doing the load of wool and selling all of that. Milk pricing is actually not bad. That's why I say we need to think about getting into the milk market a bit more. Straw is what straw is. Our bales aren't actually doing that bad, so the wool isn't too terrible. The other thing that we want to take a look at is paraffin. The kerosene hasn't changed. Norris Market is still the best at 2,200. Paraffin, I mean, I can sell it at 42. I'm not gonna swear at that. But the biggest thing is my chickens. My chicken prices are still going down. I don't like it at all, because that is my big money maker. And you consider I can typically make about 8,000 on a normal time with my chicken, and with the chicken being down, that means I'm only making about 6,000. If I had to, that's $18,000 right there. But I'm almost losing money at that price. I just refreshed my my chat window again. I do appreciate all the likes. Thanks for all that. Thank you. And of course, I will say this like I always do. If you're new here and you're watching this and you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, as it does help us grow. I sometimes forget to say that. Ooh, compost. That. Wheat beer is going up dramatically, so is barley. Honey beer is going down, so no point in getting rid of that yet. So, yeah. Fortunately, we're... Oh, I forgot to take a look at honey again. We got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of honey. I need to find a mod that I can use honey for something else other than beer. No, actually, Norse market's not bad. It's actually higher than beer production, and it's going up. I might want to think about that. If it goes up around 1700, I should actually seriously think about getting rid of some honey. Only 400 liters per pallet, but I've got like 4 or 5 pallets. And we did make a pile of bales. Missed the pile of straw there. There's 120. Man, we got a pile of bales off this thing, didn't we? Okay, it's easier to just drive beside one side. Plonk, 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 plonk. And we're full. I mean, 7,500 a trip. I am kind of laughing over that. Yeah, hogs also like their straw. I haven't ventured into the hog market yet either. Definitely thinking about it. I actually want to get more into cows. I think the dairy farming would almost be better in some regards. The chat window is still goofing up here. It's blinking white at me. I don't know what new bug that is, but... I like this new mod so very freaking much. Drive there. Unload bales here. Bonk, 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 bonka, bonka. I mean, almost 7,500 each time. Nice. So again, looking at it, we're up on 20,000 on the green or the black, you could say. We're in the black. In the black is a good thing. Actually, in the black is a great thing. So soon we can probably start. So harvest income 82,000 and 36,000 in bales. Yes, you did see that right. There was 1 month that I did 856. You know what that was? Silage bales. If you're doing anything with hay or that, make sure you're doing contracts with silage bales. They are probably the biggest cash cow in this entire game, in the cheat system. I am not kidding. Now, is it more time consuming and a bit of a pain in the ass? Absolutely it is. Is it rewarding? Oh yeah. It's actually not that bad when you consider you can take the swather, go out there, swath it down, and just immediately bale it into silage bales. It's not that bad. You can work with it. I like this new mod with this trailer. This definitely is worth the time and effort of the small guys. Just for the speed. Now, see, the other reason why I don't want to pay down the debt or anything is because I know I'm going to be doing a major purchase here soon. And yes, we will get rid of these again. And that major purchase is going to be a set of harrows. A set of harrows is actually quite important, because I think then I don't have to worry about so much with the seating. I still don't think we have any contracts based coming up, right? No. It's just such a smug asshole. I don't like smugness. Oh, yes, I was going to... Real time. We're going to put it back to 3. Oh, I'm in the ditch. That's why you don't text and drive, kids. Try to actually park more into it this time. Let's get it all lined up and let's do it the right. Still almost 33. I mean, this little trailer is nice, and apparently it has folding ramp. I like it. I still like the gooseneck though. Don't get me wrong, I do like the gooseneck, but this one you can also do a whole bunch of mods with it if you missed it. And you can actually do a dump trailer-esque thing with high walls with it. You can also do a liquid cart with it, and you can also do a mod with logs. So it's a very universal little trailer. I'd say it's not terribly long, but I'd say it's about 16 foot if it was real life. A 16-foot pull behind. Kind of actually reminds me of my buddy's trailer that I use all the time. And that one actually works pretty good. Okay, so the thing I want to look at, and I don't know why it's in here necessarily, but it is Weeders Arrow 56,000. That's not actually bad. What's this one? Oh, I could go 27 meters for 60,000. I don't think I need the 60 meters right now. If I had a huge field, maybe, but not right now. Guess what? We're probably in red again. We're in the red again. We are 30 by 31,000. Of course we are. Not worried about it. We've got all month to. We have all month to do the baling on the other field, and it's not as much for critical. This one is kind of because we're going to do it with canola. This thing's FYI so huge that I have to drive halfway in the ditch. Like, my outside wheels are actually hovering in the ditch. And again, like real life. Except our shoulders here are a little bit wider, which is nice. I've only done it twice on the highway, and it scares the piss out of me every time. In grid roads, yeah, I literally plow down here just like this. If I have to, I'll slow down. Typically, even if I have like attachments and stuff on the back, I will pull the attachment on the road, and I'll slightly do with the tractor in the ditch like this, and let the person pass, and then I'll come up, because otherwise especially if it's a seeding cart or something like that. I'll keep it on an approach or that, and the tractor go in the ditch. And it's even more beneficial if the guy that's oncoming pulls off in the approach before you. Oh, I can see it. Why is the chat window so freaking goofy tonight? It is being very goofy. Like not goofy haha, but just very kind of goofy. Like I said before, though, I do appreciate everyone coming out and hanging with me. I know it's not the scheduled night for this, but until further notice, when I'm done the contract, and it's important that I finish the contract. It has grown a bit more again, but hey, c'est la vie. I'd rather. It's a really good contract and whatnot. So it's a fun one too. We just got to get this done as quick as we can, get out of here because it's driving us nuts. No, it isn't. It's actually kind of like we get to practice our creativity side a bit more. I know it's flooring and whatnot, but we actually do get to play with the creativity side a little bit more, which is good because it shows off our skills a bit. And potentially could show off our skills to other people too. Alright, we got our harrows. Oh man, that's nice. Oops. Okay, let's drive in the ditch. Let's see how this thing does in the ditch. About as well as it normally does. Yep, just get it out of the dealership and bend all the tines on the bottom. Seems to be the way. I actually know a guy that has a Borgo set of these. The number one reason why he got a set of the Borgo harrows is just because of availability of tines. It doesn't matter which company you get or what it is, they wear out. They could be brand new and you could break a tine. All it takes is a rock. You'll be driving around and just all of a sudden, pa-ting! Or it's building up a lot of straw in one area and you're going, okay, I just need to lift it up and drop it, and then you lift it up and you realize half your tines are gone. That's also normal. Or you're not even driving it at all and you witness some kid drive into your neighbor's fence with one. Yep, seen that happen. I went out and helped the poor kid too, because it bound wire in that thing like you wouldn't believe. Watched it happen, heard it happen, and I was looking at afar going, man, that sure looks like he's close to that fence line. He was. He was on it. The barbed wire didn't do near as much damage as the fence posts did. I wonder if I can actually harrow inside this thing. If it's like the real ones. We can find out. There we go. High with shoulders. What do you mean you're blinking or high beams at me? I don't even have the lights on. Alright. Nothing's on the shoulder edge. Yes, there is. All these are frickin' sweet. Oh, baby. Oh, it doesn't actually do anything with the straw. It does with the grass, but... Really? Not much with the straw. Gets rid of the grass in a hurry. Weeds on the outside, I guess. I don't know. Thought it would have busted up the straw too. And I still call it a weeder. It's not, it's heavy harrows. I usually do about 20 kilometers an hour with them too. Crap, looks like I might actually have to cultivate. Don't worry though, I'm going to still use the harrows. The harrows are still one of those beautiful things. Let's hit a big pile and see what it does. At this point, it doesn't look like it does much. There's no other options either. I am very proud of my harrows that don't do anything. Nah, it doesn't do anything. Ah, crap. Alright, fold them up. Figures. Game doesn't work like real life, where the entire planet uses friggin' heavy harrows to knock the straw down to the end of the year. Oh well. Let's grab the tractor and let's go baling. Since we know we can make money at this. That's good because I spent like 60 grand on this. The next seeds I'm going to do is I'm going to do canola on this field, and I'm also going to use barley on the next field here. I got sorghum in the other one, which I'm going to put into beans. So my fields, as my dismal report card tells, going to do canola in this field. I'm going to do barley in this one. This is a sorghum field right currently. That one I'm going to do to beans. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to switch it up at some point and put sorghum in this one after the barley field. And switch this one up and probably go back to either oats or another cereal. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with 38 yet. That's potatoes. Potatoes are harvesting here, and well, that's a conundrum because I could either do beans in the spring on it, or I could do sorghum. I might switch that one up and do sorghum on it too. That might be an interesting one. Haven't really decided yet. I forget that I have it because it's right next to my my animal fields, right? And I use sorghum for my feed, my chicken feed. Well, guess I can cut across my neighbor's land here. That ditch is steep. That would have spilled coffee all over myself. Alright. Baling time. I do have 4 fields. I am working up to trying to be able to afford to buy more. This actually worked out really good. This monster field that I created, it was multiple little hay fields, which I harvested and put into silage bales, which was part of that $800 and some thousand that I made, which was good because it covered the expense of buying the others. That is a mound of straw. That is a massive pile of straw. You don't have access to land. No kidding. Heave-ho. I cleaned it up and converted it to a straw bale. What do you know? I do like having a big bin sitting on the side of this field, though. I might actually convert that one to... I know it's got a little bit of oats left in the bottom, but I can clean that out. And I think I'll use it as a sorghum bin. Using the augers is perfectly alright for it. That's not an issue. Yeah, this one's almost straight as an arrow. How did I manage that? So yeah, it's kind of a little bit depressing that the harrows don't quite work out. Since I bought them, I'm going to keep them anyways, because if we're in the first stages of growth and weeds grow, I'm not going to use any spray. I'm going to try to go 0 spray on that stuff. So I will use the heavy arrows to knock the weeds out if I can, or even if they're just starting to grow, I should be fine with it. So that means we will have to go into the cultivation of such. And I don't know, what do we own? Do I own a cultivator? That's least items. Do I own a cultivator? I own a weeder. I own disc harrows. Not really a cultivator. I'm not seeing cultivator. No, I just got freaking... I mean, these things are nice. These are things... It's like an auto mulcher. So I'm gonna have to buy a freaking cultivator. Oddly enough, I can buy Bordeaux. That one is 12 meters. That's 14. 12 meters. This is a good size one. Is the Bordeaux a... No, it's not part of the air cart family. That thing is huge. 15. I think it gets away with the Vader stand, but I'd have to lease it, unfortunately. I pop out too. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to clean that up again. Actually, I popped out 3. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to have to cultivate this stuff since the harrows don't work. But the harrows are also good because then that means I don't have to do the spray. I'm trying to get away from doing the spray. I'm trying to do it more conventional methods. Unfortunately, the beans, I don't think I can use this swathing method. I think I might have to use a straight gutter, which is fine. But we'll play with it. The sorghum, I know I can use it. Sorghum is basically no different than a regular cereal grain. You can still use it for all the rest. Man, when I cut that edge, it sure did screw up a pile. Popped out another green bale, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Well, that was kind of lucky of me. Now, it says July on the screen. But baling the straw and the way the dirt and the way it feels like a frickin' October morning. I don't know. It's just a feeling I get. Late September, early October. I mean, there's some oats on the side, but it's not worth trying to combine. It really isn't. That'll go down with the cultivator. That looks like oats on the outside. No, it's grass. It is grass, but it looks like oats. It looks like oats McOats. Oh no. And I tell you, this thing pops out bales left, right, and center. But, I mean, this is definitely the quickest route to go. Oh, this is a huge pile. Who put this giant pile here? Oh well, got most of it. Man, that would have been tight combining in just the combine, let alone doing the baler. Baler did alright though. Well, I'm just about done my first round. Then a million times back and forth. I'm really surprised we haven't gotten any other contracts. Because I would dart off in a heartbeat to do those. I know it's important to get my own stuff done, but I mean, I guess for now, instead of buying a cultivator, I could use a mulcher. The mulcher would work. Or just Caro, I guess you could say. I could use it. Well, we're still not seeing any major contracts, are we? 34,000 is the biggest one with 22. Yeah, nope. And yet, I think there are quite a few fields here that are... Yeah, there's a few fields ready to come off. There's still 9. These ones will come off, which is depressing. 91 came off, which is really depressing because I wanted to do that one. 90, 88. Any one of these would be fantastic. But I think it's because I'm stuck with that other one, or other two, that I'm not getting the bigger contract. Because, like, you'll never finish it. Can't when the game screws me. That's why I have a field of potatoes. So I can just physically finish the contracts. Hopefully I can finish the contracts. If not, I'm canceling them. And that's going to be a headache and expensive. It's put me this far behind from the get-go. Alright. That is the first round done. I'm going to go back the other way since it starts here. I don't even pay attention to what's behind me. I just keep going. I missed a little part of oats. Oh well, I guess I'll bail it too. I mean, sometimes. I mean, I am getting kind of tired now, so won't be much. I won't go much more from tonight, and I'll be logging off. But like I said, I'm gonna try to do. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Billy.
Billy Ninito subscribed to the channel.
I appreciate that. Gonna try to do a Baldur's Gate in the afternoon, and we are definitely going to go with Assassin's Creed tomorrow night, and it's going to be Revelations. We are working on the end of Ezio's legacy, which is sad because I actually was more fond of Ezio's character than I was Altair, and I know from lore that Altair lived to about, what was it, 92, something like that, where Ezio dies at the spoiler alert. I will say spoiler alert. He dies at the end of Revelations with a heart attack, which is massively gut wrenching. That story, or that story part to it really did affect me, because in the end, Ezio's character was my favorite. Just the way the story worked with him, just it meant something. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Black Flag with Hensway, it called quite a bit to me as well, but not as much as Valhalla. But that's more of a personal preference with the Viking Age. So yeah, that's what we're planning on doing. Baldur's Gate in the afternoon, Assassin's Creed, and then I'm back working for a week. And rinse and repeat. But by the end of next week, we should be fairly close to the end. It won't take us very long after that to finish up this contract. We'll be on the home stretch at that point. We do have the hardest part to do next week, which is stairs. Stairs are always the hardest part. They're a fine technical grain. Oh, I was gonna see if I had a chunk. I think I have a chunk of oak. I was gonna see if I could do something with it around those stair spindles. Oh, I wonder if I have an oak base. That would be better. Let's see what I can do. Best part about being a contractor that's done it for a while, you've got lots of scraps of crap laying around that you can make work and make it look good. Yeah, now I'm thinking. Man, this is a thick swath. Oh, I'm already past that point. I was going, man, I should be coming up on the cabin soon. No, I'm past it. Never mind. I mean, that turned out freaking great too. This pond was always here, but adding a little forest in the background with a little cabin, perfect. Pretty sure I already got a trailer full of freaking bales here. Again, I apologize to everyone in advance about these annoying little bales, but for whatever reason, I still enjoy them. I just hopped over it. I like small bales. What can I say? Well, it's actually coming along pretty decently tonight. I'm happy with the progress. I'm happy with the new mod too. That worked out way better. Way better. Yeah, getting the chunkify there. And if you have missed anything, I will say this again. You guys can all go back and watch the playlist from the beginning. It's all on there. I try to do a fairly decent job of making sure everything is in its correct playlist. So, say if you want to rewatch from the beginning of how we got here with Farming Sim, it's all there from the beginning, from 1 all the way up to now. And it's like that with all the series that I do. They're all in their own individual playlist, which means there's hours and hours of content for you guys to watch and rewatch and send to your friends and family and say, hey, you know what? This guy's kind of weird, but good content. You should check it out. I mean, I'm probably no weirder than the average person, but I've been around the block a few times. I've tripped on the curb on the block a few times. Done the Peter Griffin a few times, going, oh, ow, walk it off. And yes, I've had to walk off a few injuries. There's going to be 1.5 million bales out here by the time I'm done, which is alright. We can haul 150 on that trailer, which is freaking amazing. Okay, to skirt between the bales is tricky. I think I'm doing alright with it. I mean, this is the reason why you have a suicide knob on your freaking tractor wheel. And I've thought about it with our little tractor. I've thought about it. Actually, surprisingly enough, we did it with the combine the one year, because I was doing all the freehand. That was a few years ago now. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago that we did that. Anyways, I was doing all the freehand around the sloughs and stuff, because of the green. Anything with green grain and everything drops a grade and everything. So I was going around with a smaller combine cleaning up the outside edges, right? So I was freehanding everything. The amount of frickin' steering input was insane, and my cousin came over and went, okay, putting a suicide knob on, there you go. Oh yeah, crank that baby around, crank it around again, crank it. That made a huge difference. But I mean, doing what I did ahead of time, like going through the fields and doing that, saved a whole pile, because then the rest of the field was a 1 grade, and then the stuff I was doing was another, which the stuff I did, I think he sold his feed grain, which worked out in the end anyways. I think. Can't remember. It's been, like I said, it's been like 4 or 5 years. Can't believe it's been 4 or 5 years. Well, it makes sense because his daughter was... she 15 then? She was the one operating the grain cart. I think she was either 14 or 15. Because she's 18 now. Yeah, I think she was 14, 15 then. Huh. And I must admit, she did really well. Except for the one time she fell asleep in the tractor cab. I didn't give her bad time. I didn't tell her father what went on either. I basically just said, hey, you know what? I get it. but at the same time, we're out here trying to do a job, so. It wasn't really her fault. We were pushing long hours. And kids aren't used to long hours. Hell, I'm not even used to long hours anymore. Actually, it doesn't pale the grain. I mean, this last week pretty much killed us. We need a few days off just to recuperate, unwind, get our minds around things again, return to reality, and sleep. Although it was hilarious last night. My employee went to bed, or went downstairs at 7. He says, "No, I can't sleep now." 8 o'clock rolls around, he was out. I rolled downstairs at 8:30, checked my phone for a few minutes, and then I was out. And I was like, this is super rare. And then, yeah, we wake up at 5 o'clock, and it's like, oh, crap. So this is how it goes. Oh, I guess it is after 10. We usually only go to 10. I'm kind of just puttering along here, just bailing. It's been a good night. Overall. Despite the hardship that apparently harrows don't do what harrows actually do in real life. Yeah, it was kind of an upset. Oh well. We have them. We can use them. It'll still allow us to do the zero spray, which is good. I'm trying to do more of the organic farming. More of the old way farming, actually. That's probably a better way to put it, because we're still using chemicals such as fertilizers and stuff like that. So it's not like we're just doing zero chemical. We're doing less chemical. So yeah, we'll do the cultivation. So instead of buying a cultivator right now, we still have the disc harrow. We'll use it, but I'll get the baling done first. Obviously not tonight. There's a lot of baling to be done. Hence my comment with the suicide knot. You see the steering wheel right now. There we go. Now, if you're ever doing this in real life, this is the secret how I learned. So, you see the emblem on the front of your hood. That's your center point. That's your center line. If you center that on your swath, you should be fine before it comes out of there. That's one of the little tidbits that I learned. Did I fuck up a few times? Yes, I did. I haven't done that much baling in my life, but I can tell you I've done enough to know that part. And how much I hate when that when the binder twine doesn't work. Once you get it set up, you do not touch it again until it fucks up the next time, because it's just too much of a headache. And they say, oh, they auto tie now. They auto tied back then too. That didn't mean anything. You still had to start it. Holy crap for the bales. And holy crap for the field that we have left. Because we're just finishing up field 65. Then we have 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, and 59, right? I think it goes to 59. Yeah, it goes to 58. Alright, before we go tonight, we're going to go check the chickens. We're going to go check the sheep. We're going to check the pricing one more time. And we might grab the truck and grab the trailer up top. Let's go check the animals first of all, though. See how they're doing, and we'll sort of set it up for the next time. But, yeah, again, thanks for the subscription. I do really appreciate that. Like I said before, if you guys are new and whatnot and you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button, as it does help. And, of course, the likes and shares to all your friends and family. It also really helps. And don't feel bad if you miss a stream, and right now, especially since I try to wedge it all in 2 days on the weekend, you can always rewatch it with the playlist. I try to keep everything organized. Well, it's no different. My office or my room is always chaos, but it's an organized chaos because I actually know where everything is. Which is depressing. Okay, we got 2 packets of wool there. I know we have lots of water at the moment. We've got 3 things of eggs on there. We actually only have 2 things of honey there. And what we got here? 3 things of eggs there. Okay, nothing here needs to be touched at the moment. Everything looks good. How much honey do we have? I know the price just absolutely sucks right now, so I'm not really going to be doing much with it. We've got 5 pallets here. I don't know what we have at the farm. Probably like 3 or 4. Still got lots of feed, that's awesome. I'm glad we got rid of that bunker and we did that. That was a much better option. Alright, so I think we'll pick up the gooseneck and we'll get rid of the paraffin wax and the kerosene. At least that. That'll cover some more expenses. That should be another 3-4 grand. I wish we can get rid of the chicken, but unfortunately, chicken is, or yeah, here it is. We're almost there. Ooh, chicken is going up in price finally. We might be able to get rid of chicken soon. Okay, I have the racks on the outside here, so we should be able to see what we have. As I just abandoned stuff everywhere. I don't have any honey here. I must have used it. Do got 2 pallets of frickin' wool. And I do know wool is going up at Norsk markets. Norsk markets basically handles everything. It's basically the farming fence. That's about one of the best ways to describe it. It's basically a farming fence. If you produced it on the farm, I will fence it. FYI, my GMC is freaking awesome. Oh, my real one's actually freaking awesome too. I can't believe it. 3/4 ton of the gas mileage I'm getting out of it doesn't make sense. Not a freaking way. As is a gas jobber. Because I did 712 kilometers in the last tank. And I put 69 liters of fuel in it. I don't know about your guys' math, but I think that's freaking incredible for a big truck. That may not sound that impressive to, like, say, a Toyota Corolla or Prius or Suzuki or Honda Accord or something like that. I don't know. What I do know is for a 3/4 ton, it's freaking awesome. I'm quite happy with my purchase. Okay, paraffin is down. Kerosene is down. What is the price for motor oil? Because motor oil, I know it's not a full pallet. It's only $8.68. But let's What say you, the price of motor oil? It's down in price. I think I'll hold off on that one. Kerosene's sitting tight at 22. I know North Market's sitting less than at 4,200 for paraffin, but I think now's the time to get rid of it while I can before the price drops out. It does come back up. I'm not worried about that. This would help if I had a light on the subject. Be nice to have more production. I could actually put in a really big guy and buy the air and everything else that is required for it, but actually it would probably end up being cheaper in the long run because the air is less expensive than the barrels. I'd probably still have one derrick. I'd keep the one old derrick. But the one out by the old farm, I might actually just put it in where the old farm was. That might be something we do, because it's basically a big tower unit, right? Then once this contract is done and everything else will... Well, that worked well. I apparently have hooked the pallet. I cannot get the pallet off. There we go. Then we'll be looking at more streams, more... Oh, that's the wrong one. Just changing my ball hitch. Okay. Somebody forgot the strap. There we go. Almost launched that baby off the edge. We've been there before where we've launched off the edge, haven't we? Once I'm back and doing the regular routine, we'll be back doing more of what we currently are doing and stuff on our regular scheduling. And if you don't know what the regular scheduling is, it's typically Assassin's Creed or a major series. Monday nights, Wednesdays are farming sim, and Fridays are premiere nights and or a bigger series such as like Baldur's Gate or Stranded Alien Dawn or War Thunder or things like that. Right now, for the next couple weeks, again, it'll be Saturday, Sunday stream. And then nothing for the rest of the week. Alright, North Market. I should actually make a different approach for this. I should actually have it steer in through here, but there's trees there, so I don't know. Oh, that definitely covered a few bills. Yeah, $6,000, definitely worth it. Alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Of course, you can hit that subscribe button, which is either down below or the house scroll in the bottom right corner if you haven't done so already. And of course, you can hit the likes, share to all your friends and family. Hit the alert bell so you know when new content comes out and when I do go live in unusual circumstances. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.